Shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah. Of course, it's Dan Allah, back with another breakdown through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So without further ado, you know I got to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders over at Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers and sisters that's pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. And I entitled this one, If You Don't Rule Your Own Spirit, Satan will, all right? And if you following my videos, you know I like to use my own experiences throughout life to line up breakdowns and teachings, all right? So first I want to go into Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. Then I want to speak about a little about why I made this video, okay? So Proverbs 25 and 28 reads, "He that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." Okay? So if you don't have, all right, any control over your own spirit, meaning if you can't control your own emotions, anger, all right, things in that nature, then it's very easy for Satan to come in and to rule for you or to take over, man. All right. And I'm not going to get too deep into, my situations, but I've been tempted by Satan, man. All right. To do things that I wouldn't do, man. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I was able to overcome that, man. And you're going to find comfort in the scriptures. All right. You have to stay close to the word of the Lord to be able to overcome, okay, these tests, man. All right, so to move on, Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Right, meaning what? A man that can control his emotions, a woman that can control her emotions, all right, and is not so fast to anger, okay, he's or she could be better than the mighty, man. All right, because when you just react off of anger, all right, or impulse, you can land yourself in a worse predicament. All right, like a lot of men and women, they react off of impulse, and they land themselves in prison, man. Or even you can drive yourself to the grave. It's better to not make decisions while you're upset. All right, it's better to, think it out, man, and take your time. All right, and pretty much be calculated, man, because Satan is constantly tempting and he's constantly on the attack. And life is like chess. If you make the wrong move, you can be out of here, man. All right, so you got to be slow to anger. You got to be able to think things through, man. All right, it says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his own spirit than he that taketh a city. Right, man, because a man that can rule his own city, he can lead people, man, because he becomes a great decision maker, man. He's not reacting off of impulse and making rash decisions. All right. So this is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right. So let's look at, when you look at the word sober in the blue letter, right? It says to be calm, and it says to collect it in the spirit, to be temperate and dispassionate and circumspect. All right. This is not going into, being high or a drunker, even though you shouldn't, be a drunker, no way, or you shouldn't do hardcore drugs. All right. But this sober is going into being calm. All right. Even though you may get angry in your mind, you sometimes you can't act it out. All right. There's a season, a time and a season. Okay. Something may upset you, but you got to be able to control your emotions or your anger. All right. Because if not, like I mentioned earlier, you can make the bad, you can make a wrong, you could take the wrong path, man. All right. So and it's and touch on the word circumspect, man. Right. You got to be able to think things out, man. All right, because your emotions are not always right. Your feelings are not always correct. You have to use logic. All right. And that's what the Bible is teaching us, man. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. See that? Be ye angry and sin not. All right. It's okay to get angry. All right. But you have to know how to control it. Just because you become angry, that does not mean to go and and react, to just take action. All right. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, man. Pray about it. Don't go to sleep, all right, feeling angry, man. Neither let place to the devil. Because if, in Proverbs 25:28, it mentioned that a man that don't rule his own spirit, it's like a city broken down without walls. So, and that city can go into like country. When a city don't have protection or security, right? Because that's what the walls will be, that security or that protection. When a city don't have that, it can be easily attacked. All right. So you leave in place for the devil to come in when you're angry. All right. And you don't have control over that. It's easy for the devil to come in and just to attack and just have his way with you. Because the scriptures say a man who don't rule his own spirit is like a city that's broken down and without walls. You don't want to be that city broken down without walls. All right, because you're giving place to the devil to come in and just have his way. So what's the solution? How do we control our emotions? How do we control our anger? Because we're going to get angry. That's life. You're going to feel emotion. That's a human trait. So what do you do, all right, to control these things? First Thessalonians 4:18. Therefore, comfort one another with these words. That's the solution, to comfort each other with the scriptures, man, with the word of God. All right. So with that, I hope it was fulfilling through the spirit, and I was able to touch at least one brother or sister with this breakdown. All right. Shalom.